Why don't you tell me about bicycle accidents?
I'm glad you asked me about bicycle accidents. I have an affinity of bicycle riding myself. I like to ride bicycle, and I have a soft spot in my heart if you're a bicyclist and you've been injured because of usually because of a car driver who's run into you, or something going on in the roadway. So I'm sensitive to those, and I like bicycle riding cases, but don't make a mistake of believing you own the road just because you're a bicycle rider. I mean, we've had cases that we've had to decline because the bicyclists themselves triggered the accident or caused the accident, or it was their fault that they got injured, but more often than not, it's not. And when it's not your fault as a bicycle rider, you deserve to be compensated because you have much right to the roadway, as does an automobile. And an automobile has a duty to be conscientious of its surroundings, and they're operating a several 1,000-pound vehicle that is capable of doing a tremendous amount of damage, and usually it does in bicycle-involved injuries. And we know how to investigate those cases, look at the nuances associated with bicycle riding cases, and get you a fair recovery when you've been injured by an automobile driver, a pothole that shouldn't be there, a roadway design. I mean, you got certain things you have to look for and explore when you're looking for recovery in an automobile-involved accident.
And Kerry, good, you pointed out something very important early on, is that you have the rules. A bicycle is like a car. You have to obey the same rules as a car does. But like the bike lanes in some of these places, they're set up to protect you. You come out of that area, and that's where you lose a lot of the protection. So you've got to make sure you obey the laws, especially for your own safety, and also in case something happens to you, you have that protection legally as well as health-wise as far as any injuries.